Daytime Chicago is sponsored by Oak Point University.
Oak Point University is highlighting those who make our communities a healthier place. The university has educated nurses for more than 100 years and now needs your help to honor a hardworking nurse.
Nursing in general takes a special kind of person. You have to have this scientific knowledge, you have to have empathy, you have to have compassion, you have to have determination, and you have to have grit. Nursing is this wide range of things that you can do, from bedside nursing to working in a physician's office to, if you're a nurse practitioner, hanging your own shingle and taking care of patients yourself. So there's just a number of things that they can do.
We are seeing students that are choosing us as potentially a second career, people that have understood healthcare, or healthcare has made an impact in their life, and they're now going back either to further enhance their nursing career, or they are deciding to become a nurse for the first time. It's imperative that students have the ability to learn hands-on skills in a controlled and comfortable environment. And that's what we are doing in our Sim Center. So students have the opportunity to interact with their faculty and peers. And we have OSCE suites, as well as clinical areas that mimic that of a healthcare arena. So they have the opportunity to do hands-on care there in a very comfortable environment. We're very fortunate that it is state-of-the-art. A lot of people are going back to school and they're multitasking. They are balancing career, life, and school. And we want to make that possible. So we have a Power Forward campaign, and what that entails is flat fee pricing for people so they know and can budget accordingly. And then in addition to that, they can take courses at the convenience of their home. So our MSN programs are online and they meet asynchronously, meaning at convenient times for our students. And that's a huge benefit. So people can take coursework, devote the time needed, and do it from the comfort of their home. Students can choose to get their master's or their doctorate in anywhere from 2 years, and if they choose to take classes at a slower pace, that's absolutely an option for them.
Because what we do is nursing, and we've done it for 100 years, and we work with all the partners in the Chicago metro area. We wanted to recognize the extra efforts that the nurses have had to go through, especially during the pandemic. It is a national nurse contest where people nominate, or the nurse can nominate themselves, and tell a story of why they think they're a badass nurse. We have everything from veterans who have a story of how they, were in combat and came in and changed their career to nursing. We have people who were stockbrokers and decided I needed to be in a helping profession and came back. If people go and look at all the stories, and then we have over 400 entries, I think that they could potentially see themselves in a myriad of the different stories that they can read. Voting is open now, and it's through June 30th, and you can go to oakpoint.edu, and there's a link on our homepage for the voting, or you could go to nominatenurses.org.
All right, if you would like to vote, all the details can be found on the website. Head to oakpoint.edu or nominatenurses.org. If you would like to speak with someone, you can call the number right there on your screen.